Thank you for joining us. I'm Courtney Cole with the WBZ News Update and a look at our top stories. 150 families have joined a class action lawsuit against Harvard University in the stolen body parts case. Investigators say a former morgue manager took the remains and sold them online. We've reached out to Harvard but have not yet heard back. The MBTA says a drunk driver is responsible for this crash. This is inside the Harvard Square busway tunnel. Now, the crash happened overnight. This was around 12:30 a.m. Transit police say a 33-year-old man was intoxicated behind the wheel and then drove through the lower busway tunnel, crashing into the pole you can see here. The MBTA says that the tunnel is for MBTA buses only and not for private vehicles. The man was arrested and suffered a minor knee injury. And health officials in Scituate are out with results after testing public beaches for bacteria. The testings are done weekly to determine whether the beaches will stay open or closed based on those bacteria levels. 6 beaches were tested, including the Egypt Beach, Humarock Beach, Lighthouse Beach, Minot Beach, Pagadi Beach, and Sand Hills Beach. All 6 beaches and the contaminant level, they all had a contaminant level of less than 10. Now, the maximum contamination level for a beach to be unsafe and closed is 104. And now for a check of your next weather forecast with meteorologist Zack Green.
Summertime vibes to wrap up our week. Already feeling the humidity. It's kind of sticky in the studio right now, and that's going to be the case outdoors too. AC worthy. If you've yet to actually put the AC unit in the window, today is going to be your best case because by the time we wake up on Saturday, scattered showers are going to be available for most of the region. So it's a sleepy, dreary start, and most of the activity is tomorrow morning. No exact washout potential, but it is a little more widespread, and it stays unsettled starting tomorrow afternoon right through Sunday, and then it's just a carbon copy, kind of rinse and repeat for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. Each afternoon is going to host some variety of showers and thunderstorms. As of now, we're still holding between about the upper 70s and trying to get to the low 80s. You notice there's a wave just out towards the mid-Atlantic. This is the one that we're tracking in with a warm front that's not only increasing the humidity, it's going to be pulling in the southerly flow that's going to allow the temperatures to rise slightly above seasonal averages. And this is going to be the main game for the next few days too. So as we wake up on Saturday, you notice this is the snapshot at 6 a.m. Got a pretty good slug of moisture. So prior to that point, for your Friday night plans, you're okay. I think we can go without the rain gear. Any rain chances later today will be so few and far between that most of these in towns won't actually catch any activity. It's the complete opposite tomorrow morning. It seems to be more of a widespread event from Worcester County east of 495, yellows, oranges, and reds from sunrise through midday. The steady conditions may ultimately turn heavier to a portion. So if you got tea times, if you have plans early, unfortunately, I think we're looking at a rain delay or a rain check. Once we make our way into the afternoon, we may do enough to pull that batch up toward the Gulf of Maine. Don't take this verbatim. We still have the possibility of holding on to some rumbles of thunder in the second half of the day. I just think there's some general improvement once we pass lunchtime as we're beginning to slowly clear things out. It's going to ultimately take some time to get things out of the way, but Saturday afternoon not looking as bad as what we get on Saturday morning. There's another front coming out of the west, and that's going to be introduced for Sunday. That's going to allow for more development in the afternoon hours. So it'll be quiet in the morning. We'll get a little more active once we move into the second half of the day. Again, not terrible here. We're probably going to be breaking out little hints of sunshine between both Saturday and Sunday. Generally, the afternoon hours hosting more blue rather than the morning, but still we'll be doing okay. Humidity level is going to be sky high, though, for this point in the season. It's not the dog days of summer, but it is late June after all, and we get more on that sticky to uncomfortable end of the spectrum. It's not oppressive, but certainly AC flipped on for both days. 80 tomorrow, mid to upper 80s on Sunday, with the exception of those by the coastlines. If you're heading over to Gloucester, all eyes on the greasy pole at the St. Peter's Fiesta. Tomorrow is going to be the cooler of the two. Sunday still shy of 80 degrees, and again, that slight risk of storms as we go into the afternoon hours. BAMFest tomorrow looking okay. Until the midday hours, we're going to be on the dreary side, and in the afternoon, we'll just give it a chance of storms. Now, if you're heading to Gillette late tomorrow night, I think we're going to be drying things out. There is still the possibility of a rumble of thunder, but Foxborough should generally be spared at that point in the evening. Early next week, we were talking about copy and paste. It's almost identical. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, each afternoon with some round of thunderstorms, or we're hovering around 80 degrees.
All right, thank you, Zach. I'm Courtney Cole. This has been a WBZ News Update.